Hello and welcome to the Endergetic expansion mod. I was lucky enough to be allowed to do this, so this is a treat, my friends. If you guys want to support this mod, go down into the description, click the Discord join link to their Discord server, where then you can go into the rules and welcome, click the emoji that turns you into a tester, go down to compiled versions, and then download the test version for yourself to mess around with. And if you find any bugs or anything, you can let the developers know and they'll be gladly appreciative. And you can also suggest things that they could possibly add. Anyways, let's get right into this mod review. First thing we have here is a frizz bloom. It is a beautiful glow-in-the-dark plant that will not yet, but eventually be spawning naturally throughout the outer end islands and different biomes that they'll be working on. The only thing here is that it's pretty and that it's got seeds, and when you break it, it drops those seeds and then you can plant it. Next up we have the balloon plant. This is the balloon bud right here. When you open it, it starts growing these things. And these things are balloon fruit. And when you eat one of these balloon fruits, it'll give you levitation for about 6 seconds. Now what you can do with this balloon fruit is craft it with 2 pieces of string, and then you get a balloon, which you can attach these to fence posts, and it can have about up to 4 balloons at a time. Now over here, this guy, this man, won't shut up. But over here we have the balloon attached to the fence post, and you can also attach a lead at the same time onto it. This had to be done. I smell like beef. Thanks, creepy noise. And when you break the fence post attached to the balloon, it'll float away. Bye-bye. Quick, pop it. There we go. You can also pop the ones that are attached to the fence post. Slowly and surely. There we go. Next we have the boof block. Now you craft this with 8 buffalo hide. Now this is going to be an item that will be dropped from a creature called the buffalo that they're going to add eventually into this mod. Now what this block does is whenever something gets near it, it boofs you away. Ow, shoot. Watch this. It's a trampoline now. Haha. Now you can use this buffalo block along with more buffalo hide to craft a buffalo vest. When I put this on, you can start boofing away. Boof the boof. You can do this up to 6 times in a row before you fall back down. Now what you can also do with this vest is when you're up close to a mob and you boof with the vest, it boofs away the mob. Or it kind of brings it along with you. I'm gonna see if I can boof it. Nope, it won't go in there. Time to murder again. Oh, he got away this time. Blit. Moving on, let me show you what you can do with these boof blocks. You can make a wipeout course and get across, just like so. Okay, so what you see here, this is some weird purpley stuff, right? It's basically like purple wood, but it's called poised wood. In this case, these are the poised planks. This is a poised button, that's a poised door, this is a poised trapdoor, and so on. And then there's poised slabs at the top, and a poised stair. Now these all come from the poised stem, which will come from, or these poised stems will be parts of a poised tree, which will eventually be added into the game and generate as a poised biome. Now this is basically the oak log of the poise family, and so when you craft it, you can turn it into poise planks and so on. This is the stripped poise stem, and then this is like bark, kind of. This is poise bark, if that makes sense, but it's called poise wood. And then this is stripped poise wood, which is basically the stripped version of that. This is the stripped version of this. Now this is a pretty one. This is a glowing poise stem. You can't really do anything with this, I think, but it's basically part of the tree. Now right here we have a strange block called humus. It's kind of like dirt, but I think it's going to be biome specific. I don't know what this is going to be used for besides just kind of like a weird dirt block, but that's that. Okay, now this is an interesting one. This is the puff bug hive. It doesn't have any AI at the moment, or yeah, it doesn't have any interactive stuff besides you can place it and then it will collapse. But this will be the hive to what's called a puff bug, which is another mob that they're eventually going to add in the poise biome. Okay, over here we have poi moss. Ooh, spooky. But this poi moss it's kind of like pretty purple moss on end stone, if that makes sense. This is going to be like the grass of the poise biome, along with these poise bushes and poise tall bushes. Now right here, I don't know. This is a monstrosity. Poi moss humus. It's the poi moss plus the humus. You were never meant to be created. Just kidding, I love it. Okay. Now this is probably some of my favorite blocks here. This is the Karak block, or the Karak block. And there's the end Karak crown and the Karak itself. Now you can place this around, and this will probably be another part of a biome. These glow, that glows. But what's especially weird is that there's also... Oh shit. I forgot to grab one. Now what's especially weird is that there's nether and overworld variants of this. For example, if we were to take one of these and place it in a biome, or in a dimension that isn't its own dimension, it'll convert into whatever dimension it's in. See, it turned into the end one. And that'll be the case for the overworld and the nether. Oh yeah, here's poise fence and a poise gate. And here's a poise pressure plate. Now they were and are hopefully going to add the poise signs. However, the programming for that, the coding for that, a bit wonky, so they can't do it right now. But hopefully they will, if they figured it out. Now what I'm going to try to do, or attempt to do, is do some target practice. I have to back up a bit, because I tried this earlier, and this is not the accurate range. I got 2. How did I miss that? There we go. Haha! See how skilled I am? You fools! No looking. I'm gonna stick this back now. Disgusting. Okay. And now the last thing I wanted to show you, which is my favorite thing. Poise cluster. Now listen. It cracks me up. It's hilarious. Whoever made the sound for this, bless thy soul. Well, I hope you enjoyed this mod review. I really love this mod, and it's still in development, so if you want to go support this mod, again, down in the description, there's the Discord server link, and as soon as you join the Discord, click the rules and welcome, click the little emoji that turns you into a tester, go down to compiled versions, and bam, you're good to go. You can download the mod, do whatever, experiment with these things, figure out what the developers can do to improve this, because it's awesome. If you want to see more content like this, let me know, please, because this is fun. This is interesting for me. I'll be sure to make more videos about each update that comes out, or like every few updates for this mod, because this is something that I'll keep in touch with and be messing around with a lot more. Wipeout. You can make a duck hunt game, I swear. You can do fun things with these. This is what the end aspires to be. This is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beauty. That's my last message for today. Have a good one.